Hey best friend, I am so happy you're here today. Get comfortable, grab a snack, because today I'm going to be buying fan fiction for myself. So I'm gonna be hiring 3 fanfiction writers to write me 3 different stories. So I asked a few of you guys on Instagram to send me some people you want to see in these fanfictions with me, like my love interest, and it was animosity. But I compiled the most popular votes into a generator thing, and we're gonna spin to find out who gets to be the lucky guy.
Let's go.
I wanted to stay on theme with my own life a little bit, so there's some kind of normalcy. Okay, number 1, we have the gym. Love the gym, it's a familiar place for me, and I just feel like they can do a lot with that kind of environment. Like if it's an enemies to lovers moment, they could have me like pick up a dumbbell and like throw it at him or something cute like that. So write that down, that's actually good. Dumbbell. Number 2, we have the airport. There's something so romantic about an airport. Like everyone's in a bad mood, everyone just wants to go to sleep, everyone's impatient. I'm in the airport maybe 2 times a year, so I don't know why I'm acting like I'm a series regular here, but I did want to include it because I love airports. I don't know, I'm at my gate with these huge windows watching the sunrise, and it's sunny, and I have an iced coffee. Like number 3, we have Hollywood. I've been to LA twice, and Dixie D'Amelio follows me on TikTok, so I am Hollywood.
I woke up in a new
Airports had never been my favorite place to be. I love airports. I don't know, every time I'm determined to not allow today to be a complete waste, so I pull out my phone and busy myself with replying to TikTok comments. I'm so engrossed in her work that I don't notice the line has shuffled forward until I feel a nudge on my back. I turn around to find a tall, scruffy looking guy. Pay attention to the real world. You're gonna make us all late, he complains. I flash him a bright yet apologetic smile. Sorry, I'm just a little distracted. I'm Alana. I introduce myself hoping to break the ice. This is so unlike me. I just be like, I'm sorry. Whatever, just move up already. Eventually, we make it to the front of the line. I'm just about to put my suitcase on the conveyor belt, but someone grabs the handle before I can. I look up to see that it's the same guy who bumped into me. He plops the suitcase on the conveyor belt with ease. I shouldn't have been so rude back there. I've just had a long day. Oh, no worries. It happens to everyone, I say while giving him a bright smile. What's up with these bright smiles? Glad his mood had lightened up. Oh, is it like a superpower maybe? Write that down, write that down. I'm Roderick. We make small talk as we head towards the metal detector. I'm expecting it to be a routine inspection, but to my complete shock, an alarm blares when my bag passes through the scanner and a TSA officer directs me to the side. I am completely stunned when I am confronted with a Ziploc bag containing a small amount of white powder that I have absolutely never seen before. Miss, you need to come with us. Just as we're about to leave, I hear the same alarm go off for a second time. What the frick? I look back to see that it was Roderick's bag that triggered it! The TSA officer leaves without saying much, though I'm not alone for long as the door opens mere minutes later, revealing Roderick. They found a bag of powder in my suitcase, he explains. The officer seems a little surprised at first to see me waiting in the room. I'm sorry, but I need to do a strip search. Glancing between me and Roderick, there's no other room available. Roderick watches me as he says, I don't mind doing it here.
My big question for you tonight, are you taking off your shirt?
No. I'm sorry, I was going...
Sean!
As soon as the door closes, Roderick turns to me with a sly grin. My cheeks grow hotter as Roderick leans in closer. Before I have a chance to overthink, I close the distance between us and capture this.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
But Roderick doesn't drop his arms, which are still wrapped around my shoulder. I'm sorry.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
We shouldn't be doing this right now, comma, not here, comma, period. There's no... Roderick, how long have I known you? What's my last name? How old am I? We literally don't know anything. Trying to ignore the feeling of his teeth on my neck. Well, that took a Twilight turn. What the frick is going on now? Anyone can walk in here. You didn't forget they found freaking drugs in our bags, did you? Roderick chuckles to my complete surprise. There's no drugs in the bags. It's just fine sugar. I knew the TSA would find it and we would be detained together because... Can't you see, Alana? I framed myself, I framed you. We're convicts together. Because when you introduced yourself at the airport, I knew we were meant to be. So yeah, that's why I risked both of our criminal records. So I could shove my teeth into your neck. Someone had been stalking her. Roses and blank notes were left by her mailbox. They were all covered in crumbs. Every time she opened her mailbox, tons of seeds would fall out. She knew she had a lot of fans and that some of them were young. Yet she was gonna have a meet and greet in a few days and she didn't want anything bad to happen during it. She quickly put down her wine glass and began to look. I'm 18. I don't advocate for underage drinking, and began looking for her phone. Then she hopped on LinkedIn. Bodyguards on LinkedIn. I'm sorry, I don't know, that's so funny to me. I am a famous celebrity and I need some protection in the form of a bodyguard. Pay will be discussed in person. That's how you know I'm rolling. That's how you know I'm rolling. Pay will be discussed in person. I love it. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, Nick Wilde had just spent his last money. He had nothing left. Everything he owned was stuck at his parents' house, so he couldn't even sell that. They'd probably get him arrested if he tried. What did he do? He sighed. He had no money, no job, and no home. Dang. LinkedIn had updated. Someone was looking for a bodyguard. He quickly typed out a message and then went and picked up his food. Now he just had to wait. Girl, didn't he just spend the last of his money? What are you doing on DoorDash? Go hunt for some animals or something. Dang. Not good work ethic. I don't think I should hire him anymore.
I know I can treat you better than he can.
Alana woke up the next day. I freaking hope so. That'd be a really sad story. She checked her pocket. She opened it and saw that someone had texted her ad. The person was asking to meet up in a nearby cafe. Now I'm asking me on a date already. Bye. Alana thought about it and decided that she didn't want to be swamped by fans. It was probably better if her new bodyguard came to her house instead. Yeah, I don't really want to be swarmed by a bunch of teenage girls right now. So let me invite a fox into my house instead. He rang the bell and waited for someone to answer. How can one person afford all this? I know, take it in, Nick, take it in. Alana hurried down and opened the door for him. Nick entered and tried not to stare. I worked as a guard before. Hopefully working as a bodyguard isn't too different. He seems strong enough. You've got the job. Background check? No? Okay, that was a dumb idea. You know, he seems strong enough, it's fine. Are you okay with staying here? She asked. Whoa! I don't know, something about going to a cafe. It's like, what if I run into one of my fans and then they just like ask for a picture with me? Like, what the frick? Hey, you look pretty strong. Do you want to live with me? Great, I'll show you to your room and then we can discuss salary. I've never been in a place this big. Do you want to discuss pay now? Oh my gosh, she's on the move. So around $40 an hour. Does that sound fair to you? Nick nodded. Yeah, 40 an hour is great. That would be... Nick? A few days later, they headed to the convention. Alana packed away her camera and headed inside. Nick followed her. He was so close enough for her to feel the heat radiating from him. Alana forced herself to stop thinking about Nick. She had to plan which pens to use up until her meet and greet. Bro, forget about Nick. Do I use a pink or blue pen for signing my autograph? I saw someone when I was driving here. I could go check it out if you want. Yeah, I'm paying you $40 an hour to do your job, so do it. The queue was almost empty when a person dressed in a black trench coat, gloves, cowboy hat, and a mask came forward. Nick sprang into action. Wait, so what's the conclusion? Who got murdered? Did he die? There were a few that had been excited for school to begin. Alana was one of those students. The thing she did enjoy was seeing her favorite people, one of which had been Caitlin, her best friend. Hey, Alana. Shut up. I don't care about you. Where's Nate? The next day, Alana was in gym class. Their teacher had decided that today's class would be in the weight room. It had dumbbells across the back of the wall. They were instructed to get partners. Hey, cutie, a person spoke from behind Alana. Want to pair up with me? No thanks, Alana tried to speak politely. I already have a partner. I doubt that, the guy replied. Name's Craig, but you can call me Daddy. Taking a step back, Alana tried to back away from the guy. No thanks, I'd rather not, Alana tried to respond. Well, too bad. Craig began to step closer, and his hand traveled towards her shirt. Please stop, Alana pleaded. Oi! Someone spoke. They both saw Nate, who was holding a pair of 100-pound dumbbells. Oh, and what's a pathetic worm like you going to do about it? Craig was cut off as one of the two dumbbells that Nate had been holding were hurled toward him. Yes! This one seemed to hit his leg and knocked him to the floor. A scream of pain rippled through the room. Yeah, come on, Echo. You okay? Nate asked. Alana blushed as he spoke to her. Is he okay? Alana stuttered. I'm okay, thank you. You B-word! Craig exclaimed through the gritted yellow teeth. Oh, I literally just got my whitening strips from Costco. Gritted through his yellow teeth. so wild. Nate quickly silenced him, throwing the other dumbass. Where's the gym? You sure you're okay? Nate asked. I'm literally choking. My throat is so dry from like laughing. Alana tried to get her heart rate to calm down. Your heart rate? Craig stopped. So before either of them could say anything, the teacher entered the room again. All right, how's everyone? The teacher's face grew red, seeing Craig on the ground with weights on top of him. Nate? Nate sent a smirk at Alana as he began to make his way toward the door. See you next time. Alright.
Who is Alana? Who this TikToker got it poppin'? Educated only 4